Hey everybody, welcome. It's Evil Dragon 168 here. I know it's been a while since I've been around and been involved in the community and whatnot. Uh, just life, you know. You get stuff going on, it's just everything and anything that you can think of, kind of deal, has kept me occupied elsewhere, and I hope you guys can understand. And I'm just kind of popping back today. I figured I'd start off with a video kind of where I've been, what's been going on. Some of you already know, some who don't know me all that well in person don't really have an idea of these things. So I thought, for those who don't know, here you go. Kind of my welcome back to the community, and you're welcome back to having me around. I'm hoping to kind of get back into a regular schedule. I want to start with one video a week, and then I'm going to kind of see where I go from that and kind of how I can try and get into more stuff, but life gets crazy and there's not much you can do about it except kind of roll with the punches. As you can see here, I'm playing Destiny. I know I'm rambling. I kind of feeling a little bit rusty here, but sorry. But so as you can see, I was playing some Destiny Iron Banner with some buddies of mine on, I believe it was Infernal Clash. That's Cheetah right there. He's a buddy of ours. He kind of joined us a little late and got stuck on their team and got a nade in the face. So, um, so I last March, no, more than that. I met, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I met a girl, my future wife, I guess you would call her. Most people just call her my wife now. We're not technically married, but close enough. She is the best thing that has ever happened to me by far. We have been blessed that I have a son now. He is quite a handful. Definitely reminds me of me with the stories I've heard from my mom and other relatives in the family. He tends to like to get into anything and everything. He is over a year and a half now. He will be 2 come March. So there's that, and then kind of a little darker note. Last August, my father, he had a heart attack, and that was hard for me. It's still hard for me. It really doesn't ever get easier. You just kind of learn to live in a different way. Um, Anyways, sorry for the kind of darker tone there. But it's a fact of life, not to be a downer. But anyways, and I started a new job. Well, not new job to me, but in terms of where I'm at in life and kind of where I was at last I was around. I started a new job working for Nestle, and it's a good place there. I've been there for over 2 years now, and people are good. Manager, he's an amazing guy. And Cheetah gets shot in the face again, and then I get murdered. um, Anyways, I'm gonna kind of lean away from other stuff and kind of talk about some things with the Destiny and the games and the things that you people come here for. So I know a lot of people are kind of like, oh, it's Destiny and blah blah blah, and they're kind of, you only find the people who are really into the games at this point. You've gotten rid of the people who are kind of the bandwagon jumpers, as you would call them. So then you get your people who are a little bit more hardcore into it. I personally, I enjoy it. I always enjoyed Halo, and the fact that this is made by Bungie, who made the original. I was hooked right from the start when I heard about it coming out, and I've always kind of enjoyed it. You have your moments, and as you can see, there's a few points here where I'm just kind of killed and I just chill for a minute. Those are usually the times when I'm kind of venting a little bit. For those who actually know me, you understand exactly where I'm coming from and kind of how I get engaged. I don't take my games too seriously, or I try not to, but you always get kind of involved, especially with a first-person game such as this. Um, Generally, I have for my classes, I run all three, but for the most part, my main is my Titan. I love the Hammer of Saul. It is one of the better ones in my opinion. The Wizard is kind of my I won't really touch it kind of class. I made it originally, and I intended on working through all of them, kind of picking up on getting them all to max, and then that'll just kind of went to the wayside. Say, sort of like my YouTube. But I want to know what you guys are kind of into. What is your poison, your game of choice at the moment? As you can see, I also am kind of sucking with the hammer tonight. I wasn't really on my A game per se. So yeah, sorry. I'm kind of curious as to what games you guys are into, what you're running, what kind of systems you're on. I right now still am only on the Xbox 360. I'm hoping my girlfriend slash wife, as I try to call her, gotta get into the habit of that because it's eventually going to be the fact of the matter anyways. That I'll be getting an Xbox One for Christmas along with Destiny, so I could finally play The Rise of Iron. That caught my eye definitely off the bat. As I said too, I'm running with some friends of mine. As you can see, there's the Rodinator and my buddy Handyman, two great guys. They've always been there for me, and we always try and be there for each other. I've honestly actually never met the two of them in person. We kind of met probably 5 or 6 years ago while we were playing some Halo, and I bumped into them. And then there was also Charlie and Chris, and we all just kind of meshed, and they had a little clan of theirs going together at the time. I messaged them and I'm like, hey, do you think maybe we could start gaming together more and that? So we did, and eventually ended up they were kind of like, hey, we got our little clan here going. Do you want to become a part of it? I was like, hell yeah. It's the first time I'd ever been in a gaming clan. I have since that clan we kind of disbanded, and now well, not recently have I been involved, but I'm part of the over 30 clan. I know technically you're going to be like, well, you're not over 30. They do make exceptions for the younger gents of us who aren't quite there, but they feel they can kind of fit with the feel of the clan. We have easily over 100, probably 200 members. It's an awesome group of guys. I haven't seen them in a while, as most of them has also migrated over to the Xbox One. I'm kind of left in the dust here with a child and crazy expenses to take care of sometimes. You can't really afford that stuff, but you take it when you can get it, and that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Generally, back to life for a second here. I'm kind of flip-flopping, I know. Um, I'm life is pretty good right now. I have my bad days just like anybody else. I just kind of grit my teeth and work on through it, but that's about all you can do. Um, Also, a friend of mine recently, he became engaged, and this is the first time I've ever had this. He personally asked me to be one of his groomsmen, and I was just like, holy crap, this is amazing. Uh, I know he doesn't follow my channel quite yet, but I'm hoping he does one day soon. And yeah, that's kind of my rant. Kind of welcome back to the groove of things. I know this video's kind of been not kind of been totally all over the place, but I hope you guys can kind of look over past that and kind of give me some time here to get back into the groove of things. I hope you enjoy, and I will leave you to it to get back to your lives or more YouTube. Thanks, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye. Oh yeah. Also, sorry. I have a Facebook page. It is linked in the bottom, and also I have a friends who they have their own channel. It is the gaming channel. Please go check them out. They try and post three a week, I believe. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's my friends, husband and wife, and also their two boys. It's just a whole gaming family channel. They do some really good stuff there, guys. Please go check them out. Thanks, and catch you guys later.